Beginning of the week, Monday, and I was looking online, mainly YouTube. I don't know, last week, and I was looking at like what people's favorite weapons are, and I was on Reddit, and I was seeing all these different like uh, people's favorite weapons and what people were telling other people to do and what they use. So I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in and tell you what weapons to use up until what point in the game. If you've played System Shock before, you know. If you're new to the game, I mean, I can ramble on about other things too, like what to do, the major stuff to do to beat the game. But let's get into the weapons real quick. You're going to, let me see. Yeah, okay, so you're going to have reactor, medical research, maintenance, storage, flight deck, executive. Just real quick, the CPU codes in the order that you're going to need them for the end of the game. When you blow up the CPUs, you're going to need medical, research, maintenance, storage, flight deck, and executive. There's no CPU code in reactor. There's no CPU code in engineering or anywhere else. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it is. No reactor. Medical, research, maintenance, storage, flight deck, executive. When you blow up the CPUs, there's a number on the computer screen. Write those down. Don't worry about the groves. Just do what you got to do there. Jettison. I believe it's Beta Grove. Gamma's already jettisoned. Don't worry about that. Just do what you got to do there. And then go to systems engineering. Now, from medical and research, you're going to have the mini pistol. Just keep that, use that until you get to like maintenance, storage. You're going to get the you're going to get this gun, Scorpion. Pick that up, use that, drop the mini pistol. Just drop it. I don't even have the mini pistol here because I dropped it a long time ago. Once you get the Scorpion, drop the mini pistol. When you get the shotgun, upgrade it, use it. Spark beam you're going to get in the beginning of the game. Upgrade it, use it. And the same thing with the Magnum. Upgrade it, use it. You're going to use that all the way up until you pass the executive level. You're going to also pick up this gun here, the Mark III. When you pick up the Mark III, you can keep the Mark III and the Scorpion in your inventory at the same time. Ammunition is plentiful. You can use a shotgun and a Spark. All the way through executive if you want. The mag pulse you're going to find early, you're going to want to keep that. You can go through, you can rotate between this and the Magnum, which is this. Oh, okay. Which is this gun. But okay, so in a nutshell, what you want to do is when you pick up the rapier, just keep it for the rest of the game. This is the weapon. You want this. This is tough shit. And this is after executive. When you're on engineering, like I am now, you're gonna want this gun. I have it on regular ammo. You can change the ammo to, I think they're called penetrators, but I leave it on regular ammo because I use the ion pulse or the mag pulse to weaken the enemy with like 1 or 2 shots, and then I go to the assault rifle and finish it off with regular ammo. If I run out of regular ammo, I'll turn regular ammo on. Penetrator rounds or whatever they're called. I think they're called penetrator rounds. Yeah, penetrator rounds. So basically, beginning of the game, you're going to have spark beam. You're going to have Magnum. When you get the rapier, you can ditch the spark beam if you want. I do. And then because it uses energy, when you get the ion pulse rifle, you can definitely ditch the spark beam. Because you only want to have 2 energy weapons. One that shoots, which is ion pulse. And when you have the upgrade, it uses less energy, which is great. And also laser rapier, do not get rid of that. Mag pulse rifle you want, because that's magnetic electric. Damage is 180 and armor penetration is 100. No matter how much you love the Magnum, 70 damage, armor penetration 65. No matter how much you love this gun, drop it and keep the mag pulse rifle for the rest of the game. Promise. It's the same thing with the Scorpion. Drop the mini pistol when you get the Scorpion. Drop the Scorpion after Executive. Scorpion is a great gun. It has Teflon rounds and regular rounds. It'll get you through Executive no problem. When you get to Engineering, it's also a great weapon to use to clear out Engineering. But once you've pretty much cleared out Engineering, like, you know, just cleared out, if you still have some ammo left, you don't have a lot of ammo left, whatever, drop it. Drop it. I know you don't want to. I didn't want to, but keep the assault rifle. Ammunition is plentiful for the mag pulse, for the assault rifle. Keep the pulse rifle and the rapier. Those are your energy weapons. And people are going to say, oh, the grenade launcher and the railgun are useless. They're not if you know how to use them. They can really hurt big enemies if you get a good shot. Plus your save's coming. So, you know, if you don't get them on one try, load the game. These you want. These, when you have grenades down here, like you can toss grenades, but later on in the game, tossing a grenade is not fast enough. You want the grenade launcher. And, I mean, you can come equip the grenade launcher. Here's your gas grenades. Here's your EMP. You shoot it right at a fucking Cortex Reaver. And then here's your frag. I leave it on gas. Gas diminishes parts of synthetic organisms. It's fun to shoot a couple of gas grenades at something and then go to your regular ammo on your Mark III and then finish it off. Or you can go to your mag pulse, hit it once. Go to your ion pulse, hit it once. That usually does it. The railgun is good for big stuff, like Diego. There's a plasma gun. There's a plasma rifle. I didn't get it yet. Depending upon your play style, you can switch that out for the pulse rifle or the railgun. Up to you. I don't necessarily care for it because the rounds bounce off the walls and they can hit you too. It's weird. But I'll make a later video when I get that, show you what that's all about. But this is where you're at. These are the weapons that I use in the end game. Mag pulse, assault rifle, ion pulse rifle, laser rapier, energy weapons right here. Robots, Cortex Reaver, Diego, that's your mag pulse or assault rifle. And then your railgun, grenade launcher is, you know, if you just can't make it happen, just use these. And everything else down here is weapons, ammunition for your weapons, grenades, battery packs. If you have any healing patches, anything you don't need. If you accidentally pick up more plastiques than you need, throw them in the cargo bay and the cargo lift. If you accidentally pick up another isotope, you can't drop these things. You can drop these, but you can't drop the isotopes, so put it in here. And then these patches, sight vision and stamina, I mean, you can have them in your inventory here, but you don't really need a lot of them. You don't need any of them really to beat the game. And then when you drop the shotgun, and you drop the Scorpion, just put the rounds in here. And here's the rounds for the Magnum. And here's the Magnum. Just leave it there. You don't need to put your guns in a crate in order for them to save. If you drop them on the floor and leave them there, they'll be there when you get back, I promise. But as much as you guys love these, if you love the weapon and you can beat the game with them, if you love the shotgun or the Scorpion, then have at it. But these are what I end the game with. They're fun to play with. What else? You want to... There's just a couple of major things to beat the game. Like early in the game, you want to get the isotope, which is here. This is early in the game. This activates the radiation shield. Once you do that, you're good. And then you're gonna want to disable. You're gonna want to deactivate the laser safety override switch. And when you do that, you go up and fire the laser, and everything's cool. And then after that, pretty much it's. I mean, just that's it. You just want to jettison the Grove, Beta Grove, jettison Beta Grove. That's in executive level. Then when you get here, you want to destroy the antennas. Basically, there's one here, one here, one here, and then I'm on my way to do this one here. And then that's it. I'm done with this level. I want to say it's the security level, but it could be the bridge level, is when it's the point of no return. So make sure the weapons that you want before you go to security or bridge, I'm pretty sure it's bridge, but it might be security, but you can't come back. So make sure you have the weapons that you want to use before you move on after engineering. Right? Engineering. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. I bring my weapons with me just in case, but I have this level cleared out. So these are the weapons I'm pretty much going to take with me to the end game. And you will get grenades, you will get ammunition, don't worry about it. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you have this at full power, so it takes 1 or 2 shots. Make sure you have this at full power. This, you can have your penetrator rounds, or you can use regular ammo, it doesn't matter, because that's your finish off weapon. This is your melee. You can just walk up to anything. You could walk up to a Cortex Reaver, hold the button, and slash at that bitch. But make sure you use a Berserk patch before you do that. Or you can use a stamina patch, or both, or all three. Reflex, Berserk, stamina, but Berserk is important if you're going to take out a Cortex Reaver with your rapier. And this is what I keep when I walk around until I know what I'm up against. Also, when you're in the area right here, your spawn area, usually there's a medical bed and there's grab some energy. Make sure that's full. And save the game. Once you have everything cool, go to your quick save, save it. Go to your regular save, save it. And then once you do that, come to the medical bed, and it's an auto save. And you'll see it say it. Game auto saved. So now you have the game is auto saved. And it's also saved to your slot, and it's also quick saved. And that's pretty much it. Have a good week.